Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about a very interesting story that has recently actually come up in the news. You guys might remember that a year ago, or maybe like 9 or 10 months ago, we talked about how Rockstar was getting sued by Lindsay Lohan. I'm not even joking. You guys might remember her from movies or music or whatever she's done with her career. I'm really not too sure, but she was actually suing Rockstar Games and Grand Theft Auto 5. It was a super interesting lawsuit, and at the time, it had kind of been dismissed back in July 2014. I think like the court case either got thrown out or dismissed or it was put on hold, but now it's actually come back up and it looks like things could get ugly moving forward. And I want to talk to you guys a little bit about it because when I made my original videos, you guys seemed to be interested. So I figured I would update you guys on this situation. So I'll leave a link to an article in the description if you want to read about this a little bit more for yourself. But basically, the Lindsay Lohan versus Grand Theft Auto 5 lawsuit is moving forward as the actress scored a partial preliminary victory in court recently. So to give you guys a little bit of background, the court case dates back to July 2014 when she claimed that Grand Theft Auto 5's Lacey Jonas was a character that had an unequivocal reference to her. So you guys might be wondering, who is Lacey Jonas? So Lacey Jonas is this girl that I think hangs out in like Vinewood. So the description of her is Lacey Jonas is very famous for her work in high school movies. She is full of herself, seeing herself as a role model for teenagers. She is very image conscious to the point of exiling herself from her parents and spending a lot of money on voice coaching to help her lose her regional accent. The media and her fans are also extremely obsessed about her, with Lacey claiming that one photo of her can reach a six-figure price. Okay, so that's pretty much describing, anyone, like any Hollywood celebrity. I don't really know what the case is, but these are some images of Lacey Jonas. So if you compare them to Lindsay Lohan, who's just a blonde woman, you might be able to see some similarities. So I really don't know. And that's exactly what Rockstar claimed. Rockstar claimed that the only similarities between Lacey Jonas and Lindsay Lohan is the fact that they're blonde women. And Take-Two Interactive even further went on to say that Lohan was only suing for publicity purposes, which was kind of that was a savage shot at Lindsay Lohan's career because she really hasn't been, I guess, relevant for the longest time. I really don't know the last time I've seen her in a major movie or whatever the case might be. Now, that might just be me being ignorant to the fact that I don't really keep up with Lindsay Lohan or movies that she's in, but nonetheless, I don't really see her being talked about on a daily basis. However, the New York Supreme Court Judge Joan Kennedy wrote in a ruling on Friday, so this was a few days ago, that the case will not be dismissed, at least not at this juncture. Now, up until this point, Take-Two, who is the parent company of Rockstar Game, provided their own images for the comparison between the fictional Jonas and Lohan, but going forward, Kennedy ruled that she cannot rely upon the defendant's documents, aiming to show images in question that they don't show Lohan. So I know that legal jargon can get a little bit confusing, but essentially the judge is saying that they're not believing Rockstar when it comes to the images they say they're using for the comparison of Lohan to I guess whatever in-game depiction of GTA 5 character she is. Now, once again, there is a bunch of like legal speech and jargon on the article, which I'll include in the description, and it would be kind of confusing to explain in this video, so I'll leave that in the description. But also, Lindsay Lohan's legal squad hit back at Take-Two's argument in October 2014, where they added a dozen of images to its complaint showing real-world photos of Lohan that suggest Rockstar used reference points for Grand Theft Auto 5. In fact, the most common one is the one I'm going to show you guys on the screen right now. You can see on the left is Lindsay Lohan in red bathing suit. She's doing like the peace sign with a phone in her hand. And obviously on the right, we've got the Grand Theft Auto 5 girl who's got like an iPhone or iFruit phone. She's taking a selfie, doing the peace sign, wearing a red bathing suit. So yes, there are similarities. She's got blonde hair. Obviously the image has blonde hair. So yes, there are similarities. I mean, strikingly very similar, comparisons between this. But who's to really say that's exactly what they did? Now, Rockstar or Take-Two have not responded to this event, and honestly, I don't expect them to respond to something like this publicly. I would imagine that they want to keep everything in-house and want to try to keep everything in like the legal boundaries of what they're trying to accomplish here. Now, in addition to all of this, Lindsay Lohan's legal team argues that Grand Theft Auto 5 does not represent transformative use of her likeness, which is protected by free speech under the First Amendment, because Rockstar was interested in financial gain above all else. So to explain that, guys, as best as I can to you, video games, movies, books, they are given like First Amendment free speech rights to parody people. So for comedic purposes, they can make parodies of real life people. They're allowed to do that. Rockstar does that in video games all the time, but their argument is that they did that to make money. And that's where I see their argument as being really stupid, because honestly, that is not a huge selling point for GTA 5. I did not buy Grand Theft Auto 5 because, oh, Lindsay Lohan is parodied in there. Yes, I absolutely need to buy this right now. No. I would buy Grand Theft Auto 5, like many of you, for the exciting gameplay or the exciting new cars or vehicles or weapons or whatever the case might be. So I think this whole argument is stupid. I'm with Rockstar. I think that this is Lindsay Lohan's way of trying to stay relevant, because obviously they've gotten articles and companies like IGN, Kotaku, GameSpot to write about this, and I don't even know the last time that she was even talked about. So again, it's very interesting. As I mentioned earlier, Take-Two and Rockstar have yet to respond. But Grand Theft Auto 5 voice actor and likeness Ned Luke put out the most savage tweet I've ever seen. So he put out this. He said, "It's a stretch, but maybe there is a resemblance. Hashtag Lindsay is nuts." And he linked to a report or an article that was talking about it. And the photo he linked was a cow. So well done. I think we all need to give Ned Luke a round of applause. That is by far the greatest tweet I think we've ever seen regarding anything like that in Grand Theft Auto 5. Ned Luke, you just scored some major points in my book. That's the most savage tweet ever. Well done, sir. And I guess I should finish up by saying, what does this mean for Grand Theft Auto 5? Well, really nothing. Obviously, this isn't going to have an impact on the game. It's not like this lawsuit is going to take Grand Theft Auto 5 off the map, or it's going to take Grand Theft Auto Online servers offline. While this is the first major lawsuit to hit Grand Theft Auto 5, this certainly isn't the first time Rockstar's dealt with, legal action against them. In fact, one of the former Mob Wives stars, Karen Gravano, sued Take-Two, claiming GTA 5 ripped off her image and life story. So anyone and everyone can sue Rockstar. They're trying to get a little bit of a piece of the fame and the pie that comes associated with their game, Grand Theft Auto, and their brand and their image. So is this likely going to lead to anything? No, probably not. But I figured I would keep you guys updated and interested on this story, because it is absolutely ridiculous. And I just think it's insane that someone would go to the lengths and the time to sue someone over such a simple matter. So anyways, I'll keep you guys updated if anything else changes. We probably won't know anything for a while, as they've got to go through all this legal stuff again. But again, I will keep you guys updated if there is anything new to report. But anyways, if you did go on to enjoy the video, a like rating would of course be awesome. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With out of the way, guys, like I said, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.